Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome, Kira, Mim, to our Sunday brunch. And oh my goodness, again, another story, amazing story to hear. And Mim, as always, please introduce our amazing guest. Super excited for this one. And yeah, for this live stream, because it's an incredible story you're going to hear.
Oh,
Take it
absolutely.
away.
She's an absolute firecracker. So today we have the beautiful Kira, who's 29 years old. She was in humongous debt. She was in huge debt, but she's now been able to go ahead and travel the world. She's also gone ahead and bagged herself first place in our Thailand 2024 travel incentive, which is huge and massive congratulations. Kira, take it away. Tell us where it all began. Tell us your story. Go for it.
Well, first and foremost, thank you so much for having me on. So yeah, wow, when I sit and think about it, I'm like, I joined this business when I was 25, which is 4 years ago. And to be honest with you, when I joined to now, when I look back at it, I just feel like a whole different person. So my reason for joining is pretty crazy. So I had this girl on Instagram. She'd spoke to me about the products before. She spoke to me about the business. She kind of wouldn't just leave me alone. Like, she was like, I've got this amazing opportunity. And I was like, no, it's not for me. I kind of didn't really think you could make money from your phone. But at that point in my life, I was in a lot of debt. If you looked at my life from the outside in, I was always on holiday, always doing something. You'd think I'd got a nice life, but everything was paid for on credit cards. So cut a long story short, I then went to IB for a few months later. And I was on my way home. I remember it like it was yesterday, and I'd spent all my money. I had like 50 odd pounds in the bank, and there was nothing left. There was nothing. And I thought, how am I going to afford for the petrol in my car? How am I going to afford to pay for my food shopping for the week? How am I going to afford my board? My mum's going to kill me. Like, what am I going to actually do? Like, then I was thinking, I've got all these like days out with the girls. How am I going to afford to pay it? And all that kept coming into my mind is this girl telling me how she could help me on social media. And I think I was desperate. I had no choice. It's like, do you know what? Maybe I could just try it, and maybe it would work. Like, I'll just give it a go. I'd watched her success so much that I thought, do you know what? Maybe there's a glimpse of hope for me. But I didn't really take it seriously. I just messaged her on the plane back. I was like, yeah, babe, like, what do I need to do? I'm skinned. She was like, it's so back then it was $49.99 to join. It's just £1 at the minute, which is incredible. So I had I think it was £54 in my bank. When I got home, I signed up. So I had £5 left in my bank. So I was like, how am I really going to? But do you know what? I either take a chance or I stay in my current circumstances, and I was so sick of it. So I didn't really know. I didn't even know the company name. Didn't even care to know. I just thought, do you know what? It looks all right. I'll give it a go. Just on a whim. And 24 hours later, I hit my first position, and I was like, oh, this is great. Like, already making.
So you really got back your money straight away, because you hit your, in 24 hours, you hit your position, you got your money back, and basically you lost nothing in 24 hours.
No, to be honest with you, like I'd made like, £150 plus. It was 22 hours, actually, not even been a full day. And then literally like in 10 days, I hit my second position, and I was like, oh my God, this is even better. Wow. Like, I've got more pay. And I just couldn't believe how easy it was, really. I was like, this is dead easy. Like, I'm just sharing this incredible product, and I'm just making money and helping people. And it was just like the best feeling ever. So I just thought, do you know what? Maybe I could just give this a real good go, and maybe actually I could clear all my debt, because I had thousands and thousands of pounds worth of debt, credit cards, provident loans, Wonga, everything. I was living a champagne lifestyle, and I was not Beyonce, even though I thought I was Beyonce. So I just ran with it. Within 12 weeks, I hit SC, which is like the third position. And then that's when I thought, do you know what? Maybe this could be a career. Maybe I could do this for a living. Like, I was actually getting so annoyed at the fact that I had to go out to work, because I was working for all this money, doing 3 different jobs, and then I was sitting on my phone and making money. And I was like, I would rather sit at home and do this than go out, because I was an accountant. And bear in mind, I had a good wage. So I worked in accounts, I was a cleaner, and I cared for my granddad. So I had 3 jobs. This was my 4th job. So for anyone that thinks they don't have time, you're preaching to the choir, because I This was my 4th job. And for me, I just like, do you know what? I want to stay at home and I want to do this for a living. I love helping people. I love the products. I love the business. I love the people. So I joined obviously to make money, but I went on this massive personal growth journey and started just looking and feeling amazing. I mean, I lost 3 stone on the products. Like my mental, like I got a purpose in life because I don't have kids or anything, and I didn't have any pets, and I didn't have a boyfriend. I had no purpose. All I was doing was out with my friends all the time, spending money on credit cards. And I just felt like there was so much more. I've always knew there was more out there for me, but I just didn't know what it was. So I said to my upline, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to do this forever. And she was always supporting me. She was like, babe, I have no doubt. Like, if you say you're doing it, you're doing it. So then I did. So I'd only been in the business 9 months and I quit my job. I didn't go back, quit all my jobs. Just one morning I woke up, I was like, yeah, I'm done. Just going to not go in today. And that's like, I just had this attitude of, I'm going to make this work no matter what. And 3 months later, as you can tell, probably hearing from a story by now, I make very rash decisions all the time. That's just how I am. 3 months after that, I said, right, I'm going on holiday. I went to Dubai and I didn't come home for 1.5 years. So I travelled the world. I didn't plan on not coming home. I just thought, do you know what? This is quite nice. I'm on a beach. I'm making money. And it was crazy because my wage, like the wage, I always remember I got a wage in February and it was twice what I was being paid when I was working 3 jobs. And I just could not believe it. I was sat on a beach in Koh Phangan in Thailand, placing orders, signing teamers up. And I just made like all this money. And I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is literally my dream life. Like, I'm my dream life. And then as it started to become like a proper thing, and I thought, you know what, this is my future forever, it starts to become less about yourself and more about other people. I actually noticed that I was bringing people in and showing them success and helping them. And I was actually bringing people in and getting them crazy success very quick as well. I mean, my team is known for record speed of flying, like, you know, left, right, and centre. There's always promotions. And I was like, do you know what? I'm actually good at this. It's the only thing I'm good at. Because I never, like, I used to say, like, I wish I was good at something. I can horse ride, but I wish I was good at something. This was actually the only thing that I ever found that I actually loved, and, you know, helping people and seeing people succeed. So I just kept building my team, bringing people in, you know, getting them, you know, to positions, and it was crazy. So, you know, I've got to cut a long story short, like, obviously I traveled the world, you know, I was able to go in. I've always been like body conscious. I got myself a boob job. I've got turkey teeth. I got myself my dream car, all the little things that I've always wanted. And I know they're very material, but the only other things I've ever wanted, like got myself a house, got myself my favorite cat, which is a rag doll. Just all these things that I've ever wanted. Like, I'm 29 and I genuinely feel like I've got everything I want in life. Like, and that's crazy to say. There was so much more out there for me, but it's mad because I never thought when I signed up on that plane at Ibiza that this would do this. And we've gone on to achieve incredible things. I mean, I went Club 6, Club 12, Club 18, Club 24. I'm going to be Club 39 this month. You know, I've got 2 NMDs in my team, which is at the same position as me. I hit NMD in 2 years and 3 months. And then it was, I think, 6 months after me, my team hit NMD. And then 6 months after that, her team hit NMD. So it's just been a whirlwind. And, you know, I'm currently going for International Marketing Director, which is incredible. I mean, £14,400 of your wages is mad, and so is my teammate. My teammate Nash also going for that. We're both going for it. You know, we're both going for Club 39. It's just, do you know what? It's just been incredible. You know what? You'd think it would slow down. It's just getting busier and busier and bigger and bigger, and there's just so much success. But take all that away, just the people that I've met, the community, the people, the positivity. I've grown as a person. I'm actually grown up now. My grandma even's like, you're an adult now. I'm like, I know, I did it. I mean, it's just, it's,
you know what?
Give norm. Yeah.
Sorry. I was delayed. So, do you know what? It's just incredible. Now I'm listening, and I got people around who got families, kids, and they're struggling to get on the property ladder. And I'm listening to you, who is 29 and absolutely living the best life and got everything. So people often, you know, what happens, you probably have that as well. Like, there is opportunity, take it. I'm giving you opportunity. I will need to do a work. Yeah, we do have to do some work, sort of, you know, and we are working and we achieving those goals with the work, but the work we do is slightly different than regular job you can do from anywhere you want, which means includes you will have to be motivated, meaning you will have to like people like you, Kira, like Mim and us, you know, who we supporting each other, and you can succeed. Like Kira, like I'm listening and like, oh my goodness, anyone would have given this opportunity back then when I was 29 before I had first child. That would be absolutely life-changing, because I spent for the nursery fees, like paying at that time, it was £800 per month for one child, and I had to go to work and give my salary. So I'm thinking, like, Kira, like your story, absolutely incredible. If that's not motivating everyone, this is crazy, right? And as well, thinking like people would say, oh, you don't have children and you don't have family, you know, you don't have any commitments, but you had 3 jobs. And this is other thing, you build this business along the side, and then you let go your jobs away, because you knew that business can bring all the income from all the 3 jobs and more. So, you know, like, it's just insane. Yeah, sorry, I just like wanted to blend in what you was talking, you know.
No, that's fine. And do you know, it is like, I've got a busy life outside of this business. Like, I've got so much going on. I mean, I've always had a big social life as well, and family, and my cat, like, believe it or not, my cat is literally like my son. I do have a child. He's called Ronald the Ragdoll. And he takes up, you know, a lot of time and energy. And I think as well with this business, it's just so flexible. Like, I can go to the sunbed, I can have a sunbed, and then I can sit in my car and I can talk to my customers. I just love the financial and the flexibility it gives you for freedom and financially. There's no opportunity out there like this. I mean, I've always been a kind of go-getter. That's why I had 3 jobs. This was my 4th. I've always wanted more. And I think if anyone is feeling like maybe they don't have time, because this is a big thing, it's not that you don't have time, you just need to get organised and prioritise what you want in life, because whatever you want, you can go out and get it. Just get a bit more organised. I mean, people say to me, how the hell do you do 4 jobs? Like, how? And I'm like, I just make it work, because I know that my dream life's out there waiting for me, and anyone can do this business. I started with no experience, no qualifications, hardly any followers. I had no one on Instagram. I've got like 18k followers now, all through doing this business. All the mentors that's helped me. You don't need to know everything. You don't need to have all the tools. All you need to do is be motivated and teachable, and that's all you need. As long as you've got them 2 things, you can do anything with this business, because I had nothing, but I was very motivated and I was very teachable. So, you know, anyone can do this business. It's not hard unless you make it hard. It's actually a really fun, rewarding job, and you're helping people every single day. And I love it. It's my passion. I know I was put on this planet to do this, but I never knew it then. I'll be in my Zimmer frame still helping customers, let me tell you that now.
I can so believe that as well. Gosh, your story is so inspirational, right? Because it will not only touch people who are still watching and still debating on whether or not to go ahead and pay the £1, but, you know, it really is so, you know, I've been in the business for 3 years now, and it's so, again, it's so refreshing to hear your story, because, you know, you're a very real girl who's gone through the motions, and who is so motivated, right? And in wanting more. And it's okay to want more. So my question is, what would be the 3, I guess, best things that you've gotten from your journey, whether that's personal, whether that's materialistic? What would you say would be your 3? I mean, there's loads, I'm sure, but 3. Give us 3-ish.
Oh God, I feel like there's 3,000, but I would say, if there's 3, I would say friendship. The people I've met on the way and the girls are just incredible. Like, my team are like my family. Honestly, if I woke up tomorrow and they went in my life, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, they are definitely friendships. I've made the best friends that are family to me now, and always will be, no matter what. So for me, that's key. I'd secondly say personal growth. I was wild child when I was 25. I was out every weekend. I was at every party you can imagine. I'd be Friday one place, Saturday another place, Sunday another place, up and down the country, every festival. It gave me a purpose and showed me that there is more out there in life. And, you know, you can there's nothing wrong with wanting more, and you can actually go and get more. It doesn't matter who you are. And thirdly, I'd say having an NMD in my team, having a national marketing director, I've got 2 in my team. It's epic. Yeah. It's the best feeling. Like, as much as I'm going for IMD and gunning for it, I can't wait to see Nesh IMD. That for me is much bigger and better. Like, seeing people in your team succeed is the best feeling ever. So bringing someone new and all these people that sign up for a pound and got major success, that's so fulfilling in this business. Just seeing others succeed and knowing that you've helped them.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's brilliant. Regina, have you got any other questions?
Yeah, I love to hear people quotes they live with and like what they're looking at. You know, everyone has some sort of quote. And Kira, what is your most favorite quote that you live with that?
If you can see it in your head, you can hold it in your hands.
Love that. And this is so true. And you know, you want it so much from your life. You see it that you could get better and you could have better life, and look at you now. Absolutely incredible. I just loved hearing your story. And if anyone still not sure or sitting on the edge and watching everyone succeed, you can be one of us who is growing together, working together. And yeah, Kira, thank you so much for sharing your story and sharing your time as well, which is very precious. You got massive team. And yeah, Mim, of course, as always, thank you so much for being my buddy with the Sunday Brunch.
Absolutely fantastic. Honestly, you're gonna smash it even more so than what you're doing, and you're a huge inspiration to all of us, Kira. So thank you so much. Really appreciate you.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.